Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're going to be taking a look at a deck that I'm calling Coyote Ugly. Mostly because we're playing the Coyote, which I don't think we've featured in a deck yet this season, and we're playing the big ugly Anzrag. So we'll see if this does what we want it to, but basically this is a Gruul haste deck with some changes to kind of account for metagame stuff. But starting at the top, we're going to be playing 4 Play with Fire. We've got some Cunning Coyote, like we were just talking about. We got some Lightning Strike. We're also going to be playing Yavimaya Iconoclast, because it has haste and can have trample, which is super nice. Of course, Ruby, because it's mana and trample. We're going to throw in some Reckless Stormseeker, because it's another way to give something else haste for the couple of things we have that actually don't have it. Of course, Samet's going to help us get some extra cards. At Sushi, one of the cards that doesn't have haste. However, this is really good against mono black, being able to get us extra cards. We can sacrifice this, get treasure, do the other things we want to do. We are going to play some Witchstalker Frenzy, so we have a couple of just good removal to get stuff out of the way. Of course, the big Anzrag, the Quake Mole, and this should work pretty well for us. And then, of course, some Gold Vein Hydra, which also have haste, but some stuff we could do late game with our mana. So yeah, nothing here that's too crazy and surprising. I just say you strap yourselves in, watch to the end of the video, and then when you get to the end, I'll have a link in the description down below, take you over to Moxfield, channel sponsor, where you can actually download the list and try it for yourself if you think it's cool. If not, check out the other stuff we have in Standard, because we have a lot of cool stuff you can play. For now though, let's go see how ugly this Coyote really is. I think we're supposed to keep this, but this is kind of a low expectation keep if there's any removal from the other side. But we did at least find another land, so there are options to play at Sushi on 3, maybe? Compass Gnome. What does this guy even do? Enter the search your library for a basic land, reveal it, shuffle it, put it on top. Okay. So they get to go get a basic. And it's a cave that they can discover with. Alright, well, that's a thing. Don't know what's going on here. I've never seen anybody even play the Compass Gnome. But they are spelunking, which lets them draw, then they can play a cave and it'll be untapped. Okay. There's a structure of something happening here. Uh-oh. And they have a fight spell. Choose target creature. You don't control the creature. Enters the battlefield with +1. Alright. That's... sure, man. I don't know what's going on right now. I'm about to get just crushed by this cave deck, I think. Come on, land? Ugh. Really wanted that to be a land. And a Hammer Skull. Probably another fight spell, I guess. Yeah, sure. I don't... Okay, sure. Like, I for real don't know what's going on at all right now. I'll just play this regular, because we're not going to run it into anything. I mean, maybe they're going to play land... I don't know. Dracosaur? Yeah, I don't even... I mean, I'm seeing cards I totally forgot were magic cards. Alright, that's another Discover thing, right? Discard a card, draw 2. Oh no, it's a craft one, where you turn it into a dinosaur. Oh, so this is just a weird dinosaur deck? Yeah, okay. That's a thing. Interesting. Well, hell, I feel like I'm tempted to kill this thing now. If they need the mana that bad for dinosaurs. And then we'll just see what's up. It was not a Dracosaur. It was a Rampaging Ceratops. Can't be blocked except by 3 or more Duders. Okay, I guess we're just coming in with this, and then we'll just use Witchstalker's Frenzy on it. Alright, opponent's at 5. I mean, they need a blocker or creature kill spell here. Oh, well, maybe. They got a Lore Keeper. That is not enough, because our creatures trample, so... That will be exactly 5 still getting through. Right? Block, block. Yep. Looks like a plan. Alright. That game was super strange. These are the games where, like, I feel like the opponent's deck had something else going on, and we didn't quite get to see what it was. Because, yes, they have dinosaurs, but it feels like there's something else going on. Like, I just don't know what. Like, Trash Merce, if you're watching this, hop into my Discord, because I'm curious to know. Or leave a comment, because I have no idea what was going on with this deck. Can we keep this? I mean, sure. Why not? I mean, it doesn't do much. Well, we kind of have to kill that on principle. Alright, we might just be playing a... Well, I was going to say, maybe we're playing a 2-power Hydra, but maybe not. We might just be in there with Iconoclast. Creates a treasure. Well, now it would just be trading, huh? Let's do this. See if they have a cut down. I'm not going to attack. I can make a 3/3 Hydra, then get in there and... I don't know, maybe that was supposed to be the Hydra turn. Would have been better, actually. Yeah, that would have been smarter. I should have made that the Hydra turn. Well, alright. Yeah, it would have been good because I could have done this and this on the same turn. So, not having the Hydra be out last turn really was the mistake there. Alright, what you got for me, opponent? Some big dragon or something? It is a Jewel Thief, which I have a lot of respect for a Jewel Thief. And a Reckless Stormseeker. Ugh, that sucks. Yep, not a lot. Oh, well, I can block this one. I gotta take 4, though, otherwise. Okay. What's our game plan now? We can either play 4-power Hydra. Or, actually, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead Sushi. No attacks. And then we could even, like, go smaller Hydra if we want. With Frenzy up. I mean, there's a couple of different things we could do, depending on what they play here. Ah, see, I was thinking I was going to do the same thing. I wanted a Hydra. Alright, well, we're just going to double block. Because our Atsushi dies, and we get an even bigger Hydra. Oh, they're going to kill Samet? No, they're taking out Atsushi. Okay, cool. Alright, we're going to get treasure. They also are getting treasure. Okay, this turns into a 3/4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we get a 6/6. Nah, let's just make this an 8/8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, let's do it. Because we also, because of trample, will get a card from Samet anyway. Now, what's funny is if they top deck a Goldsbane Hydra here, theirs is going to be even more ridiculous. So we're just in a situation of dueling Hydras, which is not good. Okay, they didn't. So we're actually okay here. Yep. Alright, good stuff. Ooh, this is tough. We're going to keep it. But I'm kind of hoping we draw a green source that's untapped. So we could... okay. Because I wanted to leave up Play with Fire. But we can also, like, Ruby Play with Fire. So it's not like the worst thing. Or the opponent's just going to get to kill our Ruby, huh? Well, Ruby, it was fun knowing you. And obviously you're going to die here. Alright, they used to go for the throat. So it wasn't even a cut down. That's usually at least some consolation prize there. Pilfer. Dang it, they're going to get our one real creature in hand. Let's top deck a Samet then. That is not a Samet deck. Would have been nice too. But to be fair, this is the kind of matchup where we want at Sushi. Liliana. Alright, we each discard.
You won't be outsmarting me.
Get rid of one of these mountains. Let's go ahead and shoot Liliana. Just so when she minuses to kill... Oh, actually, I guess we're not going to do that after all. I was about to say when she minuses to kill something, but... we don't even have to wait to find out. Now they just have to have another one. If they do, they do. We'll just play at Sushi anyway.
It's no fun when they hit back.
Had another go for the throat. Okay. Well, you don't have cut down, I'm pretty sure. So let's just get this into play. Alright, not really the card we wanted, but it's what I'll have to do here. Oh, Anzrag, yeah, don't mind seeing you, friend. I mean, if they got a kill spell, we know where it's headed right now. Hopeless Nightmare. I will get rid of this. So now I have 2 unknown cards. How do you feel about those, opponent? I say you got to kill that guy. I was going to say, if you got it, you got to go for it. Doesn't make sense otherwise. Alright, we're just going to attack. And I'm going to play this. They go to 9. Here comes Shieldred. Oh, Hostile Investigator. That's tough. Kind of wanted that Lightning Strike with the opponent at 9. Oh, well, we found another Lightning Strike with the opponent at 9. Okay. If we give this a 6, then they block this, take 2? Are we okay with that? Or do we just attack for 6 and 2? And shoot the opponent? Actually, I don't know. I think that's... I'm just going to do this. And then... in the turn, let the opponent do their thing, not knowing we have 3 damage in hand. Because they kind of have to kill that Sushi here anyway. And then they possibly just die during their upkeep. Unless they have Liliana here. Well, no, because then they have to have Liliana and a kill spell for Atsushi. Deadly cover-up. Alright, well, they're still dead then. Like, I'm okay with this. We also have a creature land in play, so yeah. That's fine. They're dead several different ways. They took a Anzrag. We only have 2 of them, though. Yeah, sure. We'll look at some extra cards. Why not? They don't really matter. But we did have a Gold Vein Hyrdura that could get stuff done, too. Alright, cool, cool. I have to say, I've been seeing a lot of mono black decks. And it's like 12 kill cards, Liliana, Shieldred. Some are playing 4 of these silly deadly cover-ups. I'm just like, what are we out here doing, y'all? Let's play some fun stuff. Couple of quick things before I forget. 1, hit the like button. That's important. It helps the video. 2, hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed, because I know the way YouTube works, a lot of y'all are watching the videos and aren't subscribed yet, because it tells me. And then, if you want to get some sweet shirts, even some like mugs and other stuff, check it out. I have some merch links as well. I got lots of cool stuff you should check out if you want to support me and get something for yourself in the process. Do I care to shoot the opponent? Maybe I do. Alright, Ruby. Sure. Much as I don't want to take 2 damage to have a creature die to a cut down, I'm kind of okay with this. And we'll just see what happens. Yep, she gone. I mean, we knew this hand wasn't strong. We're going to be playing off the top of the library most of this game, I imagine. Forsaken Miner. Well, the Miner can't block at least. So maybe the opponent doesn't have another one? Oh, they had 2 cut downs. Bruh. Okay. Well, that sucks. Not a lot we can do about that. Tiny Bones, you got it. Pass the turn. Kill Tiny Bones. They probably just have another Tiny Bones, but, you know, if they do, they do. A miner, okay. You know, I'm going to go ahead and do this as on a little bit of a gamble. But we'll see. Now that's unfortunate, because I'm not going to be able to block that later. So I think I do have to waste this here to at least save some life. Especially if they get the thing that... Oh my gosh. I was going to say the thing that gives you extra skeleton bonuses, which they're probably going to play here. Yeah. Alright. We just drew lands and didn't draw anything else. They got us. Oh boy. Alright, we'll keep it and see what happens. We're going to ride the low expectations for the time being. I mean, and a bat? What is the bat doing in there? Okay, we'll go here for the time being. Don't usually see decks with bats and Yoshin shoulders, or frontliners, so I'm not... Oh. Oh. Okay. So you attack with both, your bat gets in for lifelink, we kill your frontliner, but then you get a 1/1 because the bat is... Okay. Alright. There's a little bit of something going on here. I mean, I kind of want to just kill Baird. But I also kind of want to play a Samet here. You know what? I'm going to go here. I have a feeling they're going to play War Leader's Call next, but... Okay, we did get a card for our troubles. Need an untapped land. That would give us a couple of options. That would be real nice. Alright, no War Leader's Call since that's tapped. But Case does kill Samet, unfortunately. Alright. Not to say this isn't a War Leader's Call deck, because it still looks like one. But let's get rid of this guy. Pass the turn. There's an off chance they attack with like a hasty thing or something, and we can get rid of stuff with the Witchstalker Frenzy here. Nope, that is first strike and exile it from a graveyard to scry. And there are 2 of them, so yeah. The Iconoclast isn't going to do very well here. And they only attacked with 2 things. Oh, this one didn't get played out of the yard. Okay. So there's just going to be another one next turn. That's interesting. Trying to think about ways we die here. If I play this, we have to block, take 2, 3. I mean, alright. I mean, if they have it, they have it. We're dead anyway. Alright, so they didn't. We have a frontliner. We're going to take a lot of damage here, though. We might still just be dead. We can kill a bat. But then we just die next... Well, we have a lightning strike, so maybe we don't die to the other bat just yet. Okay, maybe. We'll see. Alright, fortunately, they put it all on the bat, so that's some good news. So we'll get rid of one of these first strikers. We will block one of these soldiers. That still leaves 6 getting through. Kill this bat. Alright, we're at 3. I'm still not sure how we're going to be alive. I don't think we are at all. Because I'm trying to think, like, what's the most we could do here? Yeah, not that. So, hold up. Maybe. Lightning strike something, shoot something. Could I Hydra? Well, I could only Hydra for 2. For 1, if I wanted to do that. So that doesn't really work. Oh, but they're actually going to play the other 1/1 out of the yard. That's tough. So the most you can have 1, 2, 3, 4 attackers. So if I played this, I've got 2 mana left open. I could play a 1/1 Hydra. So then we could block 3 attackers, and I can shoot a bat. But I have to give up my other creatures. And then I'm left with not much. So if I'm going to do that, I might as well just leave up Lightning Strike and just play this. Alright. Pass the turn. I mean, they could also just draw Lightning Helix and kill us here. So, I mean, is what it is. And this is Scry, and that's it, right? Yeah. Okay. 2 mana to Scry. Emma Dane's Recruiter. Okay. I see what you're doing. That fortunately does not get us dead. But I do have to use my cards a little bit differently here. So let's go shoot the bat. Lightning strike the recruiter. Block the first striker. Block this thing. Alright, we're still at 3. I mean, we've done everything we could do here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This would come in. If they have anything with haste, we could die, right? Wait, we gotta attack at some point, though. Alright. We need them to not have a 2-power thing with haste alongside this. Okay. That's not bad for us. Actually, we just won. What? Oh, wow. This game was nutty. Oh, goodness. Okie dokie. Let's do it. This is one of those ones where our plan is probably just, actually, you know what? I say that. Actually, yeah, let me just plot that for a second. Like, the downside sometimes, you're going to, like, Gold Vein Hydra, and they're just going to have the thing that gives it, like, -3/-3, which kind of sucks, but, like, can't do nothing about it. Pass turn. Alright, what are they playing here? Glissa. Ooh, we're going to get to kill 2 duders here. Yep, and then we'll kill this. And then we'll pass the turn. Another Bronco. Alright, that's good. It's not like I don't have to feel bad wasting this for, like, Shieldred to show up later or something. Okay. They obviously know we're waiting to do something with the Cunning Coyote, right? Okay. So. Them knowing what we know. I think I'm just going to play a 4/4 Hydra here. And if they kill this, we at least get the treasure and can try to do silly things next turn. No kill spell? Huh. Well, that's a surprise. Unless maybe it's something at sorcery speed. One of the exile ones to get all the other copies. Oh, it's you. Okay. Well, question is, are we going to lose a bunch of stuff to a fight spell? Probably so. But they didn't have it right then, so maybe a flyer gets in there? Maybe it doesn't. Alright, they found a cut down. And now the fight spell. Nope, just to go for the throats. Yeah, we'll look at 2 cards, I guess. The funny thing is here, I was going to say, if they fight, we ultimately just end up with 4 treasure, so it doesn't really do that much. In a weird way. Alright, no attacks. They're down to 2 cards. If they have a fight spell here, it's not the worst thing. Because like I said, we can sack Hydra and lands and just kind of be back to the same situation. This means, though, if Anzrag shows up, we can possibly attack with a really big dude. Though them blocking would cause somewhat of a problem. Oh, it's for everything power 2 or less. That sucks. Alright, you got it. But they still didn't want to do anything. Fair enough. Well, now at least I'll get some extra things I could sacrifice. Liliana, sure. How you want to do this?
Happy to help, but I'm taking the credit when we win.
Sack this thing.
Off you go.
I kind of want them to make us each discard a card. So, oh, well, that's the other thing we drew. It's weird. Part of me, man, if I had anything else to bump this Hydra, I would attack, kill that, sack. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. We're not doing a whole lot while we sit here. Another Obliterator. Sure, why not? I guess I should have responded to the Obliterator to just shoot her so I could hold on to one of these play with fires just in case. But ultimately, it doesn't matter all that much.
We all have things we'd rather
Yep.
forget.
You got it, opponent. Oh my gosh, just drawing lands. Jeez. Just get a fight spell at this point and put me out of my misery. Nope, I was gonna say, because you could fight spell, then just attack with everything. They can't now, because they played that, but... Yep, you got it. That's a good attack. So was that one. No blocks. Pretty sure I don't have a way to win from here. Except for maybe another Hydra. Yeah, that's not going to cut it. Definitely needed another Hydra. Maybe we could find like a burn spell here. But if they block Samet, we're still dead anyway. So yeah, we can't even win. Like if I were them, I'm just blocking Samet so I can't get a card. Yeah, that's the play. Alright, that's game. Oh, we have to mulligan that. That sucks. Alright, we'll keep this. Ooh, probably get rid of this. Alright, let's see what's up. I think I'm gonna just plot the Coyote for later. And just assume this is some type of mono-white control. Oh, well, that's what happens when you assume, folks. We would have been totally, totally wrong. This is tough. I'm gonna pass. Man, that thing being a 3/3 sucks for us. Alright, they can target to put some counters on the other dude. They'll get a 1/1 token. Alright, we take 5. Okay. Oh, where were you forever ago, little Ruby? Alright, put the counter on, or the bonus there. Boom, we get to untap and do it again. Alright, that's a good attack. I can't be too upset about that. Yep, you got it. That guy's big. Okay. Here's what we're going to work toward, I think. Let's do this. Let's do this. And now the plan is just, can we go wider than the opponent can deal with? With them being at 7. We can also attack, and then they block, and then we do it all over again, but that doesn't really do much with a 7/7 on the other side. And the damage being prevented here. But let me think about how this works. We kill Catilda. We attack with everything. Assume they block, like, I don't know, Samit and the 8/8. But then the 8/4 would die. Then we get 4. Then we get 3. We'll say 4/5 through. And then I've still got 3 attackers. Is that right? So we get 2 more through? Okay, that's a weird sequence to beat this thing, but beating a Phyrexian Vindicator seems like a win. Wherever we put it gets blocked, so I don't think it matters. Yeah, that's straight up blocks. And then I assume Samit... Well, it doesn't matter. They block 3 here. And then they're taking 7 anyway? I thought maybe they might have had something with the 1 mana. Like a... Okay, cool. They're saying GG's. Like an Elspeth Smite or something. But nope. Okay, wow. Wow. Woo! Okay, let's keep it. Actually, yeah, I probably should have mulliganed this. This is kind of a bad keep. Unless we draw something really good on turn 2 that changes our mind. Like, we're not doing a whole lot here. Okay. Do. Tiny Bones, sure. I feel like I'm running into this more than I'm running into mono red these days. Just variations of black with like discard and other stuff going on. But we'll see. Here comes a bat. Yep, it's almost always a bat. I say, taking the play with fire. I could play the other Coyote here, but I'm going to pass. Maybe I should have just plotted both of them, actually. Okay. I'm going to kill this. And then I'm going to kill this. And then I'm going to draw an untapped land, and I'm going to play Anzrag with haste. See, I told you. We just had to be patient. Let the plan come together. Now I'm going to hope they both don't have, like, a cut down and go for the throat. Or double go for the throat. That would be bad too. Okay, Tiny Bones, you got it. And Corpse of the Lost, sure. Opponent gonna say, you were very aggressive there. Oh, that's nice. I wasn't expecting to hit that, but this looks pretty good. Give the bonus to the other Coyote, because why not? And then we'll get rid of Tiny Bones. And then that's ball game. Yep. Awesome. All right, we're keeping. All right. Do we get to kill something with Play with Fire? That's the question. We do get to kill a Galagreeters. We will accept that. Alright, I actually kind of want to draw an Atsushi here. Anzrag wouldn't suck either, but Atsushi would be real nice. Another Galagreeters. Okay, so now I have to decide if it's worth it to just go for more damage or set up an Anzrag with... let's do this. Get the damage in there. This is a pretty big attack. And next turn I could do the same thing again and cast the Frenzy still. What big scary thing is coming here? Oh, a Rocco. I hadn't seen one of those in a minute. I think the problem is so many cards have gotten so good, you don't want to give them to your opponent, give them any extra cards. Alright, they gain the life, which makes sense. Oh, well, that works just the same, I guess. Let's kick it. I guess we could give them a food and just wipe their board. Oh, I already played a land, though, didn't I? I played the Merrics. Yeah, alright, never mind. I probably shouldn't be giving them a food anyway. Alright. Okay, that'll do it. We get to play mono red style, sure. Not sure this is gonna beat anything, but we'll find out. They can get swamp, plains, or island. They went to get a swamp. Okay, sure. I think with this hand, we're not really playing anything with green next turn anyway. Oh. Is this... Oh, I was gonna say, is it a Roots deck? But then again, they have Plaza of Heroes, so maybe not. Blossoming Tortoise. Alright, so they are doing something with the graveyard. I don't know what. And there's some number of legendary things we're going to have to worry about, so that's real. Alright. Kill spell for our dude? No! Wow! No counter or kill spell. Are we just about to get wrecked by some things? Like, what's going on? Alright, I'm just going to do this then. Play my one spell. Get in with 2 5-power things. I mean, because I have 8 damage in hand already, you know? Terror Tide. Sure. We have so many random sweepers, I genuinely forget some of them exist. There's so many. I'm going to do a video where I'm ranking them probably at some point. Alright, end the turn. Speedlunking. Oh, that's probably going to let them gain some life, huh? Well, they have to have a cave, though. Yeah, they didn't have anything. Alright. Okay, so you know the weird thing about all this is the MVPs were really like Atsushi and Goldvein Hydra, of all things. I don't know if that's good or bad, or if we really care, right? It's just a thing to note that both those cards did a lot of work. At Sushi, just digging us deeper, allowing us to cast big Gold Vein Hydras, you know, being something that gets us 2 cards after, like, still getting value, I think is the problem. Because if there's a shortcoming for this deck, it's that outside of Atsushi, and maybe Gold Vein Hydra, we don't really have much that gives you any value if the creature dies, right? We don't have anything that's making tokens, anything that's drawing cards, anything that's doing those other things. So if you don't own any of the rares for this deck, let's say you're short one Samet, or maybe you don't have one of the Gold Vein Hydras, or whatever the case is, replacing it with a card that probably draws you cards or helps your board state after a sweeper is probably worth considering. I think that's the way I would go here, because that's kind of like the only thing that's really an issue otherwise. You know, maybe having another flyer, something like that, going to a 4th Atsushi over the place of a Gold Vein Hydra, I think is also viable. So there's a few things you could do there. But otherwise, I think this list we're going to put up is actually not bad. We're going to go with 4 Play with Fire, 4 Cunning Coyote, 4 Lightning Strike, 4 Yavimaya Iconoclast, 3 Ruby, 3 Reckless Stormseeker, 4 Samet, 3 Atsushi, 2 Witchstalker Frenzy, 2 Anzrag, 3 Gold Vein Hydras, 8 Mountain, almost said 18, 8 Mountain, 1 Forest, 4 Carplusion, Copperline Gorge, my goodness, 4 Carplusion Forest, 2 Restless Ridgeline, 4 Rockfall Vale, and 1 Merrick's. I would also say if you wanted to play another Restless Ridgeline, so you have a little bit of action against the control decks, that's also totally reasonable if you don't own one of the other lands as well. I think that's fine. Overall, we do still have 24 land, which is probably fine for this because we do have a lot of small, cheap things. But again, if you're missing some things and if you don't even have rares, 1 more mountain is probably fine just to make sure you can cast your spells on time. But yeah, overall, this one was a lot of fun. I mean, I guess I could say we did get to see that the Coyote got pretty ugly a couple of times. So it did what it was supposed to do. But if you want to play something a little bit different, if you've been trying to find a way to play Breakout, we played a deck yesterday where Breakout actually did something and used some pretty unconventional cards. So you may want to check that out if you're interested. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.